The Commerce defeat effectively ended Strauss's government career. The numerous enemies that Strauss had made during his career took some pleasure from the turn of events. Strauss himself was hurt by the rejection, and never fully getting over it, tended to brood over events past. Strauss published his memoirs, Men and Decisions, in 1962. At the time, Time magazine's review said they may now remind readers of Strauss's many real accomplishments before they were obscured by political rows. The book sold well, spending 15 weeks on the New York Times bestseller for nonfiction and rising as high as number 5 on that list. The general view of historians is that the memoirs were self-serving. The tie between Herbert Hoover and Strauss remained strong throughout the years. In 1962, Hoover wrote in a letter to Strauss, "Of all the men who have come into my orbit in life, you are the one who has my greatest affections, and I will not try to specify the many reasons, evidences or occasions." Strauss assisted in the organizing of support for the Barry Goldwater 1964 presidential campaign. He also remained on good terms with President Eisenhower, and for several years in the 1960s Eisenhower and Strauss advocated construction of a nuclear-powered regional desalination facility in the Middle East that would benefit both Israel and its Arab neighbors. But the plan never found sufficient congressional support to move forward. During his retirement, Strauss devoted time to philanthropic activities and to the American Jewish Committee, the Jewish Theological Seminary of America, and the Alliance Israelite Universal. He lived on a 2,000-acre (800-hectare) farm, where he engaged in cattle breeding and raised prized Black Angus. A book he was working on about Herbert Hoover was never completed. After battling lymphosarcoma for 3 years, Strauss died of it on January 21, 1974, at his home, the Brandy Rock Farm, in Brandy Station, Virginia. His funeral was held back in New York at Temple Emmanuel, and there was also a memorial service held in the Capitol at Washington Hebrew Congregation. He is buried in Richmond Hebrew Cemetery along with more than 60 other family members. Alice Hanover Strauss lived until 2004, when she died at age 101 in Brandy Station.